Hey everyone! Sorry it's been a little while since I last made a commentated video, but you know, holiday season. That and I kind of wanted to just take some time to myself and kind of get good again, because watching back my videos, I noticed I had lost quite a lot. I was being kind of sucky, so I wanted to kind of shake off the rust. Because again, I didn't play the game for a year. I was not in top shape, but I'm doing pretty good now. So hopefully that will be reflected, and if not, who cares? I don't. Alright, Guile. Not a good character to start out with, but at least he's using V-Skill 1. Guile's V-Skill 2 is the bane of my existence. I hate that thing. It sucks. I wish it was not in the game. It's probably my least favorite V-Skill that they added, because he can just react to my fireballs and go over them, and not being able to throw fireballs against Guile kinda sucks. Like, dead ass. I don't know why I'm saying that so much lately. I like that saying. It's really stupid, and I enjoy saying it. Alright, this is about as going as I'd expect from Guile. Just a lot of Shernick Brooms. Alright. I remember this guy. He always jumps on Wake Up. I don't know why. I'm gonna get him to stop doing that, because that's not a good idea. He keeps jumping when I think he's gonna approach me via not jumping. That's happening to me a lot lately. Every time I throw on a button and I'm trying to catch a dash, that's when they jump in. Alright, freaking Guile. I hate Guile. I mean, it's Guile. I get it, you know, he's Mr. Projectile, but I don't know, it's... Yeah. No. Yeah, jump Wake Up that. I don't know what this guy's obsession with jumping is. But he does it all the time. That was supposed to be an EX Fireball, not a V-Reversal. Alright, you don't need to flex on me with these air grabs, buddy. What? Okay. Every time someone does an air grab, it's a flex. Like, I don't care. It is a very good option, and it's a very cool option, but it is a flex. Alright, you guys like this sitting down gameplay? And just sitting there, waiting for Guile to make his move, because he's Guile. Okay. See, he always jumps on Wake Up, so I'm just not gonna grab him. And maybe if I do grab, I'll just prepare myself to anti-air. Because, you know, doing the same thing all the time isn't a good idea. I've said this before. It really isn't. If you want to win, you need to mix up your strategies. Even if they work. Unless they just super consistently work and the opponent does, like, literally nothing to stop it, then I guess you could just go on. Alright, don't mess up the combo this time. Man, this guy, he likes jumping, which always surprises me with Guile, because, like, I don't know, I expect Guile to just literally never jump, because why would Guile jump? He's got Sonic Boom. See, I was ready for it that time. Uh-oh, I'm in the corner now. Uh-oh. No! Stop that. Oh, that was just supposed to be a standing medium kick, not that. I'm probably gonna die now. Yeah. Cool. I love accidentally getting donkey kick and being minus a million. That's always fun. Can't do that. I know your tricks. I did in an overhead, but you know, I'll stun him with the reversal. That works for me. It's cheap, it's stupid, but it works. I guess it's not cheap because he could have blocked it and crush countered me, but why is it that every time I throw a fireball, his fireball just beats it? Parry. No. Stop that. Why does he always do it, man? I'm surprised he blocked that. That was kind of late. Oh, that missed. Oh, crap. He messed up. Oh, I messed up too. Wasn't expecting a jump there. I was expecting him to dash in again. Ugh. I at least had time to anti-air him, but I wasn't ready. I really wish people wouldn't jump in when I'm not ready for it. And if they could just wait for that exact moment that I'm ready for it, that would be great. It's always when I'm throwing out the normals. That's the new problematic situation. Like when I throw out a fireball, that's not when they're jumping in. So, you know, there's that. But I still get hit with the jump in anyway because I'm trying to react to a dash in or something. I mean, I'm doing buffers, but it's still just, it messes with my brain. There's still a few things I need to get used to, so I guess I'm not entirely rust-free. But, you know, I was one anti-air away from winning against Guile, so I guess that's not too bad. It's funny, though. I've seen a lot of Guiles give up on the V-skill, too, and I have no idea why. That thing is just, it's freaking ridiculous. I've seen some people say that it's not good. Those people are objectively wrong. It is a projectile that Guile does not need to charge, that also goes over projectiles, and is also safe. I mean, what is that? Why? Why is that a thing? I mean, it's minus. He's not plus after it, but at most ranges it's safe, and it's just stupid. I don't care if it only does 40 damage, it's stupid. I guess on the subject of V-Skill 2s, I can't say I'm a huge fan of reuse. I mean, it wasn't as good as I was hoping for, but I mean, not only that, it's got to compete with a parry. And you guys know, I love the parries. But you know what I don't love? Freaking Fong. I don't know how to fight this character, and I haven't for years. I basically just randomly do uppercuts and hope that it works. That's the only thing I have against this character. It's just once he starts pressuring me, I don't know what to do. And now he's got this weird move where he flies around the screen. Like, what the hell is that? See, I randomly do the uppercuts. Nope! V-Trigger 2. I missed you. I'm still gonna be using V-Trigger 2. I'm gonna try and gauge it on the matchups. But, yeah. Also, Fong's V-Skill 2. He has a parry now. I don't like that. He should not have that, like, at all. I'll do it again. I don't even care. Caring is not something I can do against this character. Why is he respecting you so much? Look at that gray life. That is the sign of someone who's respected too much. Eh. I did so much damage with that sweep though. That was like full combo sweep. All because of that gray life. I hate how I still get hit there, even though I hit him with my projectile. Alright, I'm gonna grab him again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Okay. I'm using a bunch of V reversals because I just don't know what else you're supposed to do against this character. And then the V reversals don't work, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's not cool. Alright, if you could just like jump in at me or something. Did he just dash up and then super? Well, at least he did an unsafe option. Dash up super. That's something you're only gonna get with Fong, man. That, like, they think it's safe. Ryu actually can punish it. But, like, why? He just dashed up and supered. You know, it wasn't a forward dash, it was his weird command dash thing that he's got going on. Alright, you know, whatever. I got hit with the crush counter. I don't care. That irked me a bit. I hate how his projectile can anti-air. That's stupid. It hits him, it hits right in front of him. Why does he have a parry? Like, every option this character has, I just think to myself, why? Why does he have a projectile that hits right in front of him, anti-airs, and also covers the entire screen, and I also can't go through it with my Fireball Invincible move because it just doesn't work for some reason. Also, why does he have a parry now? Why are his jump-ins so freaking weird? What is this character? Why does he always do multi-hitting 2-hit attacks? Why is he like +2 off of everything? I don't get it. Like, I should have been rewarded there. He threw a projectile. I knew that he was gonna do that. I jumped, and like nothing happened for me. Why does he have a parry? Okay, shoulder throw him. I'm doing better than I usually do, and I'm just being really stupid. That's kind of all I'm doing. Like this, he moves forward with every move, so it's like never my turn. I never know when it's safe for me to press a button. Why can he do that? That's a meaty that I did there. Why does he have an invincible dash move? I get it being invincible against fireballs, but against everything, that's just stupid. When does this character's block strings end? That is what I don't know. I feel like they never do, and it's a problem. And that projectile is also a problem. Like, I've always hated moves that cover multiple options at once. I feel like if you gotta do something, you gotta commit to it. And in my eyes, he's basically doing an uppercut and a projectile at the same time. Because, like, see, I knew he was gonna do that, and I still got hit, even though I did a low move to try and avoid that. Like, Fong, you get the perfect read and you still get hit. That's what this character is. Alright, whatever. Break his solar plexus. Uppercut him in the face. Whatever. I'm complaining a lot about this character, but I hate him. I've never known how to fight him. I just feel like everything I do does not give me enough of a reward. Well, I feel rewarded now. Whatever. What? That's unsafe. Yeah, Ryu, he can punish that with his standing medium punch, which is very nice. You should be able to consistently go into a medium Tatsumaki now, because I remember sometimes before it would whiff, but with that huge range increase, it should be a-okay now. I like those tracksuit costumes, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like they work for every character, but like the friendly characters, like Ryu and Laura and, you know, the good boys and girls, I feel like it works for them because, like, you know, they're just getting together, they're training, having a good time. And I don't know. For evil characters, it looks kind of stupid, though. Like, seeing Bison in a freaking tracksuit, that just looks so dumb. I think Ryu looks pretty cool in the tracksuit, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he in particular looks pretty cool. I feel like he would wear one of those at some point. Like, I don't know, Ken buys him one, and he's like, "Hey, try this, Ryu." I don't know. I'm invested in the Street Fighter lore, so I make little head cannons. I think the white one looks a lot cooler on Ryu, too. Because, like, white and red, they've always been Ryu's colors. That's why he wears them in every game. And, you know, I'm rocking the default right now, because, I don't know, I saw Daigo playing some Ryu again, and he's using the Halloween costume now, but you know, Daigo, he usually uses the default, and I like seeing Daigo play Ryu. It's a satisfying thing to see, because, I don't know, it's Daigo, he's Ryu. I don't mean he's just playing Ryu, like, he is Ryu. The perfect example of this is that one time he won a tournament, and I think he forgot to get the trophy, and he didn't show up to, like, the award ceremony or something. I don't remember the exact story, but it's basically Ryu's ending from Street Fighter 2. That's basically what it is. So, yeah, Daigo inspired me to wear the default. So, I'm wearing it. It's not really white anymore. It's more of a beige with all the sweat and dirt, but it has character. I thought of a cool idea, though. There should be like a Fighting Chance costume for Ryu, where it's like just his default outfit but clean. I feel like that'd be a cool costume idea. Alright, Vega's using V-Skill too. I don't know what that was. He kind of went right over me. Okay. Alright, so the problem with Vega's V-Skill 2 is that it doesn't work super well against fireballs, which I have a lot of. But that one move that sometimes crosses up and sometimes doesn't, that works against me. Not gonna lie, I'm not used to it yet. That was just a punish. I was holding back. A jump is not what I was expecting there. I always mistime that. I can never time that properly. Well, I was going to say there's nothing he can do about that, but apparently he can do something about that. Why does that cross up? That will continuously throw me off. I don't know why that crosses up. I feel like it shouldn't. But whatever. Alright. I just gotta block it. That's all I gotta do. If I parry it though, I can hit him with the solar plexus, but I've given up on doing that because it's kind of difficult. But maybe I'll try, I don't know. Or he'll just jump in the moment I throw a fireball. See, now why does that cross up? Why does he just get to cross you up all the time? Like full screen cross up. How am I supposed to see that coming? Again, how? Oh, that sucked. I do a crouching heart punch to try and catch one of his normals, and of course he does the freaking YOLO random dive the exact moment I go for that. I tried to parry it. I'm always a little bit too slow. It's too fast. Okay, I did a cross cut. Okay, why did he go behind me? What is going on? I am genuinely confused now. I am very confused. He's crossing me up when I'm hitting him, when he's doing the move. I have a hard enough time determining whether or not a character will be on which side. I don't need all these shenanigans going on, even when I hit him. That whole thing is weird, man. Vega's just weird. I really don't like how that new move crosses up, though. It's gonna take me forever to get used to that. That's the problem with giving characters new moves that are really tricky. Because, like, I've fought Vega for years, and he hasn't been able to do that. And now he can do that, and I don't like it. And now, like, it's really difficult for me to anti-air his dive move, because now he has the forward one, and so then I gotta react and see, like, okay, he's doing the forward one, or he's doing the upwards one, and then I have to cancel my anti-air. And then I gotta think about going for a parry, but if he's doing the upward one, I can't always do the parry because then he can go for the grab, which will of course go through a parry, and then other times I'll go for the jumping medium punch, but then he'll do his attack earlier, and then he hits me out of it, and basically I don't like it. That's a good way to summarize it. I don't like it. All right. Okay, I'll go Denjin. I like V-Trigger 2 against Bison. I've said it before, Bison is usually a predictable character, but this guy is an ultimate grandmaster, so I'm glad I went with V-Trigger 1, because usually if someone's an ultimate grandmaster, they're not as predictable. But like Diamond rank Bisons, they're all just the same exact crap, super easy parries. That was a whip finish. I really don't like that move. Like, it's just so good. It's just, I can't throw fireballs at him. You can just react to him with that. I didn't want to jump there. I don't know why that happened. For some reason, I thought he wouldn't be able to absorb my V-trigger fireballs. Alright, I feel like that shouldn't have hit me, because I hit him. But okay. No. Anti-air jab. What the hell was that, Capcom? Okay, I need to do shimmies against this guy, because he's catching me with a lot of the grabs. Ugh. Oh, cool. He just forward dashed through my hard kick. I did a Shoryuken. An EX one at that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wow, this guy's got 21 wins. It'd be a shame if someone were to prevent that, but I don't think it'll be me. Being honest, I don't think it'll be me. There's a chance, but not a very big one. Not a very big one. It's a slim chance. It's not a fat chance. I've never gotten the saying where someone says fat chance and they mean small chance, actually. I feel kind of cheated there. I feel like I should have hit him with that. It ain't Bison unless he does sweep from full screen with V-trigger. I should have been paying attention to that because I could have jumped over it. It's super predictable. You always know they're going to do it all the freaking time. It's lame. It's stupid. Nobody enjoys it. You know, Bison, he's just a lame character. You know, he's always plus. That's his gimmick. It's not really a gimmick. It's just a ridiculous strength that he has. Like, he's so plus that he was able to punish me before my move even ended because he didn't get hit by it. Just because me being close to him automatically puts me at a disadvantage. Like, that's the Bison meta. You're just automatically at a disadvantage the moment the game starts. Oh, cool. My grab didn't reach him, but his did. That's Bison for you. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that move half the time. It's weird. But it went in my favor, at least. Are you just going to backdash to the other side of the screen? I jumped over that. Alright, yeah, whatever. Bison. I don't care. Like I said, the moment the match starts, you're just automatically at a disadvantage because Bison is in scissor kick range, and when he is in scissor kick range, you are at a disadvantage. And since he is always in scissor kick range, that means you are always at a disadvantage. Why is Bison the way that he is? I really don't get it. Like, when they were designing Bison, the thought process must have been, okay, alright, so how about he is never minus ever on any move at all except one, but he's only -4 and it does so much pushback that it doesn't even matter. Fair and balanced. And then on the other end of the spectrum, I accidentally get Donkey Kick and am absolutely destroyed because I just wanted to do standing medium kick instead. Yeah. I always feel like characters with minus specials are more fair than characters with plus specials. Because, you know, special moves, they generally have really funky properties and they do crazy things. That's why they're special moves. That's what separates them from a normal move. So when a character has a move that covers the whole screen and is safe, I don't like it. I also don't like what's going on with Laura's hair there. What's up with that? Alright, Laura. I'm very 50-50 with Laura. Sometimes I destroy her, sometimes I get destroyed. It basically is who, if she can get in close, which has already happened, so I have lost this round. I have accepted it. You know, this round is over. I'm dead. You know, that's basically it. I might be able to pull back here. Oh, okay. That's invincible to fireballs. Didn't know that. I thought only the armored one did stuff. Okay, cool. Why is that invincible to fireballs? It's a command grab? Oh, okay. Why do people always jump like the moment I do a parry? I was supposed to be reverse of that. I'm getting away. Alright. I just need to keep her away from me. That's the strat. It can be difficult to do sometimes. Alright. Keep her away. Stay away from me, lady. Please stay away. I don't like you. You're not my friend. Alright. Get away from me. Oh crap, I'm dead. I'm not dead! I am dead. There's a bigger gap there, but I didn't think that fireball was going to still hit me. I figured it would go away a bit more quickly after expending 2 of its hits. They still screwed up pretty badly, though. They could have killed me that one time when I said I was dead, but then I actually wasn't. Alright, they're kind of jumpy, though. I really hate characters with advancing special moves. Like, can those just not exist at all? Ever? I hate those. And if they do, make them like -7. You know, not anything ridiculous, but -7. Like that elbow thing, it should be -7. That's my personal opinion. If Donkey Kick is -16, that should be -7. That's my general consensus. Oh, okay. Cool. I totally know exactly what's going on right now. I like how my button didn't come out for some reason, even though I pressed it. That's always cool when that happens. You lose. Okay, well first the solar plexus is weird, and then my dash-in is weird. It didn't look laggy, so I'm not gonna blame it on lag, but my spider sense is tingling right now. I don't like what was going on there, because my thumb made contact with the triangular button, which I have mapped to medium punch, and I did not get it either time. And I know for a fact the button is not broken. I like how I say at the beginning of the video that I'm not rusty and I'm gonna do better, and then the game is like, here's an ultimate Grandmaster Bison, a Master Laura, have fun. Like, come on, man. I'm just saying I'm doing better, and you're gonna throw this crap at me, and then you're gonna continue to do it. This guy's different. I'm going for a hard read that he's not a master. See, I got it. Lord Billiams, level 69. Prepare to get parried. The thing about Bison is that the only way you're going to beat him is by doing random crap, and V-Trigger 2 greatly rewards random crap. Because not only do you get a Shoryuken, but you get the big beefy punch and Shoryuken. My anti-airs are on point. That is something I specifically wanted to improve. I was getting mixed up with a lot of cross-ups, and I was like, no, not anymore. Uh-oh, lag. Not good. See, old me from like a week ago wouldn't have gotten that anti-air. Whoa, that dashing went very far. Okay, that made a lot of sense. But I got him! Right. Have you noticed how my gameplay has changed with V-Trigger 2 though? I am using less EX moves, so that when I land the parry, I will be greatly rewarded with the 500 damage from the super. If I can actually manage to land one against this guy though, there's a good chance that he might just get wrecked. I don't know why I got away with that, but I'll take it. And parry for the win. See, that is what I'm talking about. That's where the rust has been removed. I'm getting the anti-airs. I guess that's it, really. Maybe my neutral has improved. I don't know. I've always had a very weird neutral where I just kind of do things. Sometimes I do it in anticipation, sometimes I do it as a read, other times I do it in reaction. Like that was a read. I was expecting him to do a dash in there, so I went with my longest lasting move. Come here. Oh, he did jab. I know he wants to activate V-Trigger. I'm not gonna let him. This is how I stop him from activating V-Trigger. I just jump. What's he gonna do? Alright, shimmy. Okay, shimmy didn't work. What are you gonna... Okay, that's what it'll do. Alright, I think he's caught on to my strategy. Alright. That's what you do. When Bison is V-Trigger ready, you just jump a bunch, and then he'll be very scared to activate. I will take that. I don't care. That anti-air has been very consistent. Or inconsistent. The exact opposite of what I initially said. Oh. I was getting ready for those V-Trigger fireballs, and then I remembered V-Trigger 2. Alright. Will you come here? Why are you running away from me so much? I'm Ryu. Why is he so scared of me? I want to know. Like, he's acting very scared right now. I'm not going to anti-air with the parry, man. I'm not an idiot. Why is he so scared of me? Oh, I thought if I didn't do an attack, that wouldn't have hit me, but my jump went further than I anticipated. I don't know why this guy keeps running away from me. Alright. I want to get a bit of a life lead and then just run away from him. Like, I want to get one more combo on him. Alright, get out of that corner. That's not where I want to be. That stupid Bison grab range. Alright, I won't be able to run away from him. Yeah. Alright, if I can land the parry, I've won. Why are you not blocking? Alright. Wacky Jumpo Ryu wins. That's just how I play against Bison. You know, patient and reserved does not work against Bison. The second you start letting him pressure you, you have already lost. You need to be wacky, you need to be stupid, and you gotta get up in his face. Because Bison, his offensive options are impressive, but his defensive ones, well, they're really weird, but I guess they're not that impressive. I don't know. It feels like he has a lot of weird jank invincible moves that you can't punish with like a crush counter. I don't know what that's all about. I feel like half of his moveset is invincible on the startup, or at least just like the dive stomp thing, but I don't know. Either way, Bison, he's weird. You gotta be weird. You know, I like to be patient. I like to take it slow, but you can't do that against Bison. Like, Bison wants to control the pace of the match, and he has the moveset to do that. So you want to take control. You can't let him do that. That's how it is in my experience, anyway. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get any V-trigger parries, though. Like, it would have been a lot more hype if he hit me one of those times, but he kept thinking I was going to use it as an anti-air, and I don't do that. Like, if you see me do that, I either panicked and didn't really mean to, or I was predicting them to throw out a move and then they jumped instead. I never just fully intentionally do a V-trigger 2 parry anti-air, because like almost everybody expects that, and a lot of times they'll even not press a button just in anticipation. So it just makes anti-airs even easier, because you don't even have to worry about him hitting you. Alright, Rashid. He's kind of in the same boat. You gotta be weird, you gotta be wacky, because he's stupid. I don't like this character. He's basically just hard punch the character. That's his entire game plan. He just throws out hard punches, and if he lands one, he gets to win the match, and if he doesn't, well, then good luck trying to whiff punish. Like, they said specifically in the notes that they made it easier to whiff punish both of them, but I don't believe that. I have not seen any substantial difference. I don't know why that move isn't -7. It really should be. It goes through fireballs. -5 is not enough. That's not the type of move that should be safe if spaced properly. Alright, now this is where I lose. You know, he's got me in the corner. He's got his ridiculous pressure options. Like, what even is this character? Well, that looked like it hit him for a second. Yeah. You just get in the corner and you die. That's this character. He just gets you in the corner and you've already lost. There's nothing you can do. Overhead. That was the jankest hitting overhead I've seen. Quit dabbing on me, Rashid. I don't appreciate your dabs. No. Back in the corner. Exactly where I don't want to be. Oh, cool. That went over my sweep. I did, like, one of the few moves that would have been able to reach him in time. I guess standing medium kick is a better option. But I wasn't expecting that because I forgot about that. I always forget moves that go over lows because that is just a weird concept to me. Because I don't have one of those. So it obviously isn't a thing, right? Come on, man. Why is he just gotta react to my fireballs and then get rewarded heavily? Like, I hate the moves that let you go over fireballs on reaction. You should have to read with that. Like, with Ryu's, you either have to be really good at reacting, or you gotta get a read. You know, you can kind of go through the fireballs with the Tatsu now, but, you know, it's not the most consistent thing in the world. Yeah. Rashid. Oh my gosh. Guess what? Now I'm in the corner. I really don't like how he's reacting to all the options I'm doing after EX Shoryuken, because I kind of can't do anything since he's just reacting to it. Yeah, Rashid. I really don't understand how this character has not been nerfed yet, because he's just really stupid. Like, the only two characters now that really tick me off, aside from the usual suspects, that's more of just a personal thing, but like, the only two characters that I legitimately think are unfair, and it's not just a personal bias, are Rashid and G. Those two characters are ridiculous. Like, Rashid, he hits you once, and he has like the easiest time hitting you ever, and then you're dead because you're just in the corner and it's non-stop pressure. And then G is, he's got a command grab that can go into super and does 50%. He's got huge combos that can go into super and do 50%. He always does 50%, whether he has super or not. I don't care if that command grab is slow, it's stupid. Like, he's the best command grab character. And he's not even really what I think of when I think of a grappler, because he doesn't have a lot of the similar weaknesses. He doesn't have that much trouble getting in, because he kind of forces you to approach him, since if you try and throw fireballs at him, he's going to use his V-Skill 1. And his defense is really good. He's got the anti-air, and, you know, it covers cross-ups. They nerfed it, and it still covers cross-ups. Why? I don't know. But Urian's fine. You know, I don't hate this character. I think he's perfectly fine. Oh, if I was Gil, that would have worked. Okay. That was kind of weird. You messed up, son. Oh, no, he didn't. Well, I mean, he did, but it didn't matter. Alright. Oh man, I sensed that was coming, but I didn't want to. Okay. I should just go with my gut, man. Every time I second guess myself, I get hit with a reversal. Oh, that crouching medium kick, that was sexy. Alright. He's yet to actually hit me with his V-Trigger 1. I'm surprised he didn't activate it there, to be honest. Parry. Yeah, okay. That's weird, but I'll take it. You know. I'll take the trade. I don't care. Trade is better than dying. What? Did he quit? What's going on? No, he didn't. I guess the game's just being weird.
Round 1.
Okay.
Fight.
Whatever. Wow, that his crouching medium kick has some impressive range. Okay, I was going to complain about that not hitting him, but it actually worked for my advantage. That's when he does the reversal after the last hit of my meaty string. I don't know why he went into that fireball. That was like the worst thing he could have done. Come here. Oh, no, okay. Alright. First grab whiffs, not a problem. Just grab him again. Oh. I don't think that one was the game's fault. Yeah. Okay. That's a yikes for me, dog.